What's going on, everyone? So, this game was rough, right? Obviously, it would have been great to go into Denver, spoil the rain night, silence Mike Malone and all the nonsense he was talking all offseason. Unfortunately, we weren't able to do that. Outside of LeBron James and Taurean Prince, no one really showed up, right? Anthony Davis, I think, is completely inexcusable, right? I know a lot of people are, once again, blaming D'Angelo Russell, blaming Darvin Ham, blaming whomever. Your best player finished the half at 17 points and then finished the game at 17 points. That is inexcusable. Absolutely inexcusable. This is supposed to be his team. This is his go-around, right? LeBron publicly said, hey, this is Anthony Davis's team. And LeBron James had to go and be the best player again at age 39, or going to be 39, in year 21. LeBron was great, 21 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 10 of 16 from the field, right? He even had a steal, was a +7. When he was on the court, -14 when he was off the court. You know, we have too much talent, too much depth on this roster for LeBron to be going out and us just getting blown out again, especially with Anthony Davis on the court. But look, I know a lot of people feel like Chicken Little, the sky is falling, it's the apocalypse, 4 horsemen have come, oh my God, hide your kids, hide your wife, it's over. It's not. It's one game. It sucks. Believe me, I'm frustrated as everyone else is, but it'll be okay, right? I mean, the Lakers have not won the first game of the season in the last 5-6 years, and they won a championship in that time. So it'll be okay. Now, it sucks because it would have been nice to get this win, because now we got to play the Suns, and then we just have such a grueling schedule where if we have to kind of figure this out and navigate it and build the chemistry and whatnot, you could start being on the wrong side of the 8 ball here, and now you got to kind of play catch up over the season, and that's not what you want to be. It's not what you want to happen. But one, the Lakers are only going to improve and get better as the season progresses, right? Because they're going to build the chemistry, they're going to build their rhythm, their flow, they're going to have better understanding, right? One team in Denver looked like a team that just won the NBA championship that has been together for several years. The other team looked like a team that has not, right? And to me, this game boiled down to basically one team made shots, the other team didn't. The Lakers did not hit shots, right? Denver shot 53% from the field, 41% from three-point range. The Lakers shot 46% from the field and 34% from three-point range, right? Again, that's not going to get it done if you can't hit shots, and then Denver is just shooting the lights out. The refs were atrocious. I don't know why LeBron James cannot get a call to save his life. It just makes zero sense to me. It's so mind-boggling. It's ridiculous. I'm not saying you have to call a foul every single time he drives to the basket or touches the ball, but at least call the obvious ones. At least call the ones where he gets clobbered or punched in the face or whatever. It's just ridiculous sometimes. But look, we didn't just lose this game solely on the refs, right? Guys need to step up. I don't see, D'Angelo Russell, Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, and everyone else playing as bad as they did this game. Taurean Prince was phenomenal. He deserves his flowers. I mean, he played so good, I don't know if you can take him out of the starting unit. Seriously, I don't know if you can remove him out of the starting unit. He was fantastic. But I mean, you look at the Lakers, you look at the Nuggets, they were pretty even across the board, right? They both had 11 turnovers. Denver had 29 assists to the Lakers 23. Lakers out-rebound them 44-42, and the Lakers had 13 offensive rebounds to 9 offensive rebounds. But here's the thing. The Lakers need to rebound better. Because, yes, we out-rebounded them by 2 rebounds, and we also out-rebounded them offensively by 4. Problem is that their offensive rebounds came and bit us every time. It was ridiculous how frequently that they would just get key moments. And again, like I said, it kind of goes into one team hit shots and did the key closeouts when they needed. The other team didn't. Right? It really was just the playoff series all over again. Jokic and Murray, every time we went on a run and it looked like we were going to come back and then run away with it, boom. Jokic hits some crazy three or Murray hits some crazy step back or whatever. So you got to give Denver credit. Denver's look good. They seem to have our number. But diving into some of the goods and the bads, before we jump into it, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. But look, I know a lot of people want to blame D'Angelo Russell for this game. D'Lo was, in my opinion, excellent on the defensive side. Again, he's not Jared Vanderbilt, but he was very good defensively, which is what we want to see. He was very rough offensively in the first half, but he really picked it up in the second half. He was huge in the second half. He kind of righted the ship and bounced back. He finished the game with 11 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists. He had a steal and only 3 turnovers. He was a +1 in 36 minutes of play, right? Shot 40% from 3. Was he great? No. But he wasn't as bad as people are making him out to be. Like, people are acting like we lost this game solely on D'Lo. We didn't. Again, where was Anthony Davis in the second half? Where was Austin Reeves? Where was Rui Hachimura? Right? Like, there was a lot to go into this. But, you did have some good takeaways, right? Cam Reddish, I thought, was excellent defensively. He had a solid offensive game. I mean, he only took 4 shots, but shot 50%, 7 points, 4 rebounds, but was just getting after it on the defensive side. He was hustling and looking great on the defensive end. Christian Wood, I liked what we saw from him in 15 minutes of play, 3 of 4 from the field, 7 points, 4 rebounds. Like, that's perfect, right? I imagine he gets 15 to 20 minutes a game. If he can average, around 10 points per game, something like that, that would be just A1, right? But we need to see more from Rui, right? That's been a issue with Rui Hachimura, right? Something we talked about this offseason. Now, I do believe he'll right the ship. I do believe he'll be okay. But he's pretty much his career has had really good playoff runs. Really good. Even with the Wizards, was fantastic in the playoffs. He hasn't been able to translate it into the regular season. And Rui, I'm hoping, can finally take that leap. Finally take that stride. Now, Austin Reeves wasn't atrocious, but he didn't look like the Austin Reeves we know and love. Right? He looked a little out of sorts. He had 14 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists. He was 4 of 11 from the field and 1 of 2 from 3. So, again, he wasn't atrocious. He missed 2 free throws. Again, we got to do a better job hitting free throws. And had 2 steals. But he seemed out of sorts. He didn't seem like the smooth, comfortable, can take over at any moment Austin Reeves that we want, right? And I'm expecting more from guys, but I'm just more so than anything disappointed with Anthony Davis, right? Because it's just, you can't have 17 points at halftime and then finish the rest. But look, again, don't get too high with the highs, don't get too low with the lows. Lakers lost, it sucks, I get it. But this doesn't mean, release D'Angelo Russell, trade Anthony Davis. You don't win and lose a season on one game. It is frustrating. It is. And we definitely need to improve. We definitely have areas that we need to be better at, right? Sometimes teams just have your number. That could be a real problem too. I mean, look at the Clippers the last 12 games or 11 games or whatever it is, right? And we got to play them in like a week. So we got to right the ship. Got to get that win against the Phoenix Suns, right? Got to reestablish ourselves and kind of, right the ship and get back into a positive direction. In Phoenix, they're coming off of a win against the Warriors on the road, right? We'll be in Staples Center, or Crypto Arena, right? Like, we got to make sure that we're handling business at home. I wanted this win as bad as anybody. I did. And it's frustrating and it sucks, but, hey, you're not going to win all of them, right? Denver wanted this as bad as the Lakers did. And it was a simple, in my opinion, a simple fix. Lakers, they just start hitting shots, we'll be fine, right? And I mean, that's the model, right? Like, the Lakers were getting to the rim at will. And even then, like, how many times did Rui get to the rim and just botch it? D'Lo had a couple. Reeves had a couple. Right? Like, we got to do a better job finishing. Gabe Vincent was nothing to write home about. Right? you had some bright spots. It would have been nice. Like, and I see a lot of people, screaming like, why didn't we play Max Christie? Why didn't Jackson Hayes get more? Like, those two guys weren't changing the outcome. Like, we went with Cam Reddish over Max Christie because of Cam Reddish's size. He was doing a great job on Jamal Murray in the minutes that he played. Like, that's what it was about. It was just Cam Reddish's size, athleticism, speed, and he was fantastic defensively. Right? Like, Max Christie wasn't going to change the outcome there. Like, could you have played him a few minutes? Sure. Lakers were trying to win. Jackson Hayes, same thing. Like, people were like, oh, they should have played Jackson Hayes more. Like, I don't think he changed. Like, Anthony Davis was getting abused by Jokic. You think Jackson Hayes, who's half his size, is going to be able to do it? I'm not talking about height-wise. I'm talking about just body mass, right? Like, he's not. Guys, our key guys have to step up. We can't have 5 guys basically be non-existent out there. I mean, D'Lo in the first half, right? Rui Hachimura, Gabe Vincent, all were just unplayable at times. D'Lo picked it up in the second half, but Reeves kind of regressed a little bit. Right? It's just our second best player shouldn't be Taurean Prince. Look, I love what I saw from Taurean Prince. I think what he did was fantastic, and I hope he keeps that up for the Lakers. I absolutely do. Right? But he should be the add-on. Right? Like, if Taurean Prince scores 18 points and shoots 4 or 6 from 3, the Lakers should be winning by 30. Or at least 20. Right? Because everyone else is doing their job, and Taurean Prince is like the add-on. So, look, guys will get comfortable. Guys will get in rhythm. Guys will get back to where we're at. I fully expect that to happen. It's good to see that LeBron James looks like LeBron James. It's good to see that LeBron looks like he's back in his groove and he's ready to go. So that's great. And I'm happy to see that. Right? Because we're going to need that. Managing his minutes kept him under 30 minutes. I know some people weren't happy about that, but again, he's in year 21, age 39. It's not about the first game of the season. It's about the NBA playoffs. Right? Little experimentation, little things that work, that don't work. It's funny that the best unit was LeBron and Rui Hachimura at the 4 and 5. It just, again, that can't happen. Anthony Davis needs to be better. He needs to step up. He needs to be, even if I'm not saying he has to be the guy, right? LeBron can still handle a lot. But LeBron's not 27-year-old LeBron. If this was 27-year-old LeBron James, I could care less. I wouldn't worry about it. Because that LeBron James could control and dictate a game unlike anything we've ever seen. But he's not that guy anymore. He can still get you 30. He can go get you a 30-point triple-double. He can still get you everything you need. But we need Anthony Davis consistently showing up. It's inexcusable to have 17 points at halftime and finish the game with 17 points. That's not on Darvin Ham. That's not on D'Angelo Russell. It's not on LeBron James. That's not on anybody but Anthony Davis. And look, I have defended Anthony Davis like a madman. I have, made and justified and argued all kinds of different points for Anthony Davis's favor. But this is something that's inexcusable. He's not above criticism. He deserves the criticism for this game, right? We got to step up. We got to pick it up. But I believe we will. I think we'll be fine. It doesn't sway me from believing we are hoisting the Larry O'Brien trophy at the end of the season. I was just like everyone else. I went through the 2-10 Lakers last season, and guess what? I kept saying, be patient, wait till the end result, and the Lakers made the conference finals. So just be patient. Wait till the end result. Okay? Anyway, as always, this is a discussion. Pass a question on you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. How do you feel? What do you think? You bummed about the game? Are you okay with the game? Do you feel like the sky is falling? However you feel, whatever your thoughts are, I'd love to hear it. So let me know down in the comments below. That being said, hit that like button. Helps me out a lot. Lets me know you enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Join me on this journey for the Lakers this year. See you all in the next one. Thank you.